I am here. Back to Scarlet Hollow we go.
Scarlet Hollow. So I think that today is supposed to be a one-off, hypothetically. Um, they did an update, a pretty big content update for this game. They revamped chapters 1 and 2, so now they're more up to par with the level of like narrative choice as chapters 3 and 4. Uh, so we're going to be doing a hardcore playthrough using the three what do you call it? It's the three
Traits.
traits that don't have any benefit to them. So that way there's like no downside to doing a hardcore playthrough. But uh it is a little bit of a bummer because as you can see, my continue button is grayed out because my saves got deleted. And now, that's whatever because it's not super difficult to get back there, but it's like beyond the playthrough that we had for stream, I also had a playthrough that was just I was dating Stella. And like, I am
Zach's
not looking
favorite
forward to
playthrough.
having to get back there.
Yeah, unlike our playthrough, which was recorded, so you could just, look at the choices.
I can
That
just
one
look
was
at what
you.
choices we
You
made
just
and
have to
just skip.
remember.
Yeah.
So it does make it difficult.
Uh, I'm sorry. My grandmother texted me literally at the imperfect time. All right, let's just get started.
That's what happens. It's no
Your
worries.
name is, I guess we're just going to go with Obo.
Yeah, I mean, this one's more on like both of us to just like see the stuff.
Oh yeah, so I think that's our objective, right? Our objective is to we're not trying to just do a normal playthrough. We are specifically trying to look for the new content, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You live in a city. Well, I chose the character's name, so I guess you picked the city.
Uh, Tendon Hall.
What the fuck?
No, Tenden. Ian. There you go.
What is that?
Nothing. I just made it up.
Okay, the city of Tendenhall. Okay. So we're gonna be doing Mystic, talks to animals, and street smarts, right? Because those are
Mm-hmm.
the three that don't
Like
have
that's what
anything
you said.
associated with them. Be a lady.
Lady named Obo.
Oh shit! Because it doesn't think that we've
Oh,
beaten
you
the
don't have a
game, I don't.
save, so you can't do hardcore. Oh.
That's really fucking irritating, actually. Saba, straight up, can you do me a favor? If you
Mm.
look, you should have a save, right? That works. We should be able to go through your app data, pull your save. You can send it to me, and I'll just load it.
If
I
you know
didn't.
how to do that,
I do
okay.
know how to do that. I do actually know how to do that. Hello, Golden Wise. Sorry, we are now doing some impromptu work here. Let me see if I can
Hold on.
find the
Just hold on.
thing. So it should be
Let me move this over here.
app data. All right. We're looking for. Okay. Yes. Okay. Perfect. So Saba, you're going to go. I assume this is how yours works. You're
Okay.
gonna you're gonna open up your file explorer and you're gonna type or not gonna type. You're gonna copy and paste this, and that should take you into your. You should see a folder that says Scarlet Hollow. How's
Except
it
it would be
going?
Saba instead of
It would be Saba. Yes.
you.
Sorry. Yes.
You're
How's it going? I just got off of a full day of work, but I'm very excited to be playing Scarlet Hollow. So I'm hoping that we're able to get this to work.
yeah, Scarlet Hollow.
Ugh.
Which one of these
Open that, and you
saves do you
should see your
need?
saves in there.
Yeah, which one of these saves do you need like any of
Just
them?
pick one that has already beaten the game.
What do you mean by already beaten the game?
Did
L- Like the last one.
you
That
fucking finish chapter 4 in any of them? I don't know. Whatever. So I don't know what your computer looks like. Just pick whatever. Just pick. Sure, pick the most recent one.
okay. Um,
Pick the one that's beaten the game. I don't know what that
I
means.
don't.
Maybe
You
I'll
know
pick.
what? Shut up. I
Maybe
need
I'll pick
you
the.
to shut up. Do you wanna try that?
Okay, I can try that. 9-6. Okay. Download
Hopefully, I
completed.
did do it. I did do this out of order. Like, I accidentally didn't start on the first one, so I don't know whether or not that's like the cells or something. But you just let me know if that works. If not, I could just open it up.
I think it is going to show up in that cell, but that's okay. All right, so let's kick out of Scarlet Hollow and then get back in there.
Because it's like I did
Library, Scarlet
beat the
Hollow, play.
game, I believe. I do remember
You
getting
did or
hard
did
mode.
not?
I do remember, I believe, getting hard mode. So it's just
Yes.
it just depends on which one it is, because I may have to go back and find it for you.
I'll kill you.
It was genuinely. I think I started at like number 5 or something.
Huh?
Like the fifth. You know how it was like row 5 or whatever.
Okay.
Oh, it is the
No, I
cell.
don't.
Okay,
I want to
hold on.
load.
Hold on. Okay, let me. I need to probably go in and actually find that one then. Okay. And then come back. Oh, needs to update first.
I got the achievement for finishing episode. You gave me a fucking save for episode 1.
I know. That's why I told you. I was like,
What's
oh
your
wait, is
fucking
it cell?
problem?
Is it the cell? Well, now I have to go back and
Oh my
freaking find
fucking
it.
god! I asked you to just give me one that's beaten the. You don't know which one has beaten the game?
No, Zach. No, I don't.
What do you mean no?
What do you mean? I would know. It doesn't say anything. It just says the cells.
Oh my god.
Just exit off of it. Be fine. If only there was, I don't know, like a little star next to the ones that that it's like it's beaten, but no, it
Just pick
doesn't
the
give me
one
that
that is the most
information.
recent chronologically in real time.
Well, let me check
You
this.
clearly gave me the one that was at the end of the list.
I gave you the one that said 9, which was like the highest one. Okay.
That's the end. That's the physical That's the physical page on the save list.
I said I did not know that.
Send me the one that's beaten the game.
There is nothing to it for. Okay, try this one while I like actually look.
What do you mean? While I actually look, what have you been doing?
In the folder. I was looking in the folder, but I'm looking in game now. 5
Oh my
seconds.
god.
Can't believe it. Thank you.
Oh,
Ugh.
sorry. I accidentally
My
moved.
mouse is literally not even visible on the game. What the heck is
Where,
this?
what game is it? Listen, it's a visual novel that's really, really, really fucking good, and Sam and I both like it, but my save got deleted when I moved to the new computer. So now we're trying to cheat so I can get the hardcore mode that allows you to pick 3 perks instead of 1. God damn it. All right.
Oh, it should be the most
Uh,
recent. Yeah, I think.
okay.
I think I started. I
7-1.
accidentally started on number
Oh my
9.
god, I just saved over it. I am going to shit my own ass.
I don't know. My freaking mouse isn't even visible on here. What the frick?
I don't know what your problem is. Remember, I was having a problem with seeing the mouse running through OBS.
Well, it's not even visible on Scarlet Hollow.
Yes, correct. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, well, I don't think I need to do anything else here, so.
You don't know that. I would say hang out for a second. I might need a different save. I'm not sure. Replace file and destination.
Oh, I
Awesome.
forgot this bloody looks
Perfect.
like this. Oh, no!
Okay.
Oh, this is incorrect. That's incorrect.
Good
Go away.
grief.
Go away. Go away. Go away.
Okay.
That's not what I'm looking at. Uh, Look, the end.
Hardcore. Yes, we cheated. All right.
I mean, technically we
Welcome
didn't
back,
cheat.
everybody.
Technically we didn't
We can.
cheat.
We have video proof that that we earned this. Hardcore mode. Thank God. Now we're back.
Which display is
Holy
this?
cow! All right, Obo.
Here we go.
The city up. What'd you say?
Tendon Hall?
Tendon hall like this?
Yeah, I need to get back to it. Yeah.
I don't like how each of these backgrounds is from a different chapter.
And the breathing.
You notice that?
Yeah.
All right. Talk to animals, mystic, street smart.
So you haven't
Boom.
actually seen Mystic yet?
I did a little bit of Mystic, but I have not actually done like a proper
Okay.
playthrough with Mystic.
I guess
No.
just to qualify too, Mystic and Talk to Animals is my playthrough separate to Zach's. So
Correct.
I'll be seeing
Yeah.
Street Smarts for the first time.
Okay. We're not do. Are we do? We need to. We need to
We need
run through this.
Yeah,
So I don't think we're
if
gonna.
it's new, I think you can bring it up, but
There's also more
uh
than just the social pressure from the invitation that push you to accept it. Something has been tugging you back to this place your entire life. There was no choice to be made because you were always going to find your way here. So when your cousin called, you knew it had to be done. That's kind of sick with it, actually. I like that a lot.
yeah, Mystic's like, yeah, it's your destiny.
Oh yeah, how do
Yeah,
you like
this
the new
nerd.
UI?
I mean, it's been a while since I've seen it. I mean, it looks good with the leaves. Are the leaves
So
new?
yeah, okay. To remind you, these buttons here used to just be up in
Wait,
the top
there.
corner, like default
Yeah.
RenPy. The font is the space, like the physical space in which the actual text exists, is now larger. So the default. So you remember how like when we did our last playthrough, it was like text, and then I was like, "Ooh, I got to make that a little bigger." And then because I made it a little bigger, things
Oh,
were
it like
kind of
shoved
overlapping a
stuff.
little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they fixed that. It doesn't do that
That's
anymore.
nice.
Yeah, which is really good. And also, don't call this guy a nerd. I'm 99% sure this is Wayne.
That's crazy.
What do you mean that's crazy? I'm pretty sure this is Wayne. Saba, I want you to look at this guy and tell me, spoilers by the way, Golden Wise. Tell me, does this look like the kind of guy that would be able to convince Tabitha to date them? I think yes.
I think this guy could convince many people to do many things, but dang,
Because otherwise, feign an
pain and
illness.
illness.
All right, we'll do that. And your eyes water on command. Pretending to be sick has always been one of the better ways to get people to leave you alone in strange places.
I'm
Pretty
sick
sure
of
I've
all.
already had whatever you got. I'm sick all the time. Gotta keep my immune system on its toes, you know? Uh,
Oh my god. Though this is totally like he went full 180 if this is Wayne.
well, yes and no. I think okay. My thinking is that I think that this is what Wayne was like when he was alive. The Wayne that we know with the veil, like the bloody veil or whatever covering his face, is like the guardian or whatever. That because remember my theory that Tabitha like ritualistically sacrificed him to turn him into like a guardian, like her guardian or something, or I
Mm.
guess yours because he's trying to protect you at all costs, right? Um, I think that there was like a bifurcation, if that makes any sense. Where like this is how Wayne actually acted, whereas the Wayne that we know in the narrative is just his body.
We should hold on to the peanuts then forever.
We can.
I like gave into giving it to the dog the second time too because I felt bad,
The
but
dogs
yeah.
stop trying to get a rise out of me. Man, I love Street Smart so much. All right, all right. I never really wanted to kill her, even if I threatened her a little bit.
A lot of people could kill a lot of people. That is true. But
Because it
he's like,
is
she's
just
giving
weird.
birth to my son right now, because that doesn't
I think he's lying.
sound. I mean,
I
maybe
don't think that this is real at all. You know,
this is hallucinations.
it is just very weird that how do I want to phrase this? It's very weird that this is how they choose to open the game, right? Because I mean, clearly the writers at Black Tabby are very good at what they do. So the idea that you would start on a complete non sequitur like this that doesn't have to do with anything makes no sense to me.
I mean, it
And I'm just
could have
thinking, like,
something to do with it later down the line, but I mean, from what we know so far, that's why you're making the connection to Wayne. But I mean, it's
I'm making the
reasonable to think
connection
it's
that
coming
I think
back.
that this is like the disembodied spirit of Wayne who gives you a bag of boiled peanuts for some reason. She's chilling. We're pals. Fatherhood is scary. Mystical. Man, I love the idea of going from like super sharp and being like, I know what your fucking deal is, idiot, to
I
like,
I will say these are
the
more like
universe is
personality
speaking to me.
traits. Yeah, Street Smart's like, but then Mystical's like, yes, I'm going home, and it's like, why were you just talking in a different accent 5 seconds ago? What happened to you?
So if I had to, okay, this is a little insulting, but I want you to believe me. I think that our character is has like a soft multi personality. I'm street smart, you're mystic. Mostly just
uh,
because street smart is kind of an asshole and mystic kind of makes no fucking sense.
oh, okay. The worst parts of both of us. Good, makes sense. There you go. Look at us. As a
Yeah,
mystic, we make other people uncomfortable.
um Yeah, see, a couple of buddies who went up there to work in the mine. And remember the people at the mine were like, "Oh yeah, Wayne used to work here." Right?
Yeah.
Like I think that whoever this is, I'm pretty sure it's Wayne, and I'm pretty sure he's lying out of his ass right now for whatever reason.
I want to, yeah. What is things?
I want to, yeah.
Boiled peanuts. Keep the peanuts forever.
Yeah, and we could say this to canonically become allergic to peanuts.
Though, if you say that, does he like not give it to us? Because I don't want to.
Oh no, no, he still places it in your hand like an asshole.
Oh, okay. You could just take the peanuts. I'd say. Watch, these peanuts are single handedly the only thing gonna save us. No one, they better not do. I don't think they would, but no one better do something like that. Like, it's like, oh yes, the plastic cup that a homeless man gave you. That is the thing
Is
that
actually
ultimately,
quintessential to the true ending of the game.
yeah, it's like it was actually, what is it? Frick, what is it called?
Chekhov's gun.
No, the thing like Indiana Jones, like the God Chalice thing.
The Holy Grail?
Yeah, the whole was like the Holy Grail or something, and it was like it looked like a plastic
But
cup
it's a
this entire
plastic
time.
Disney cup.
Yeah.
You instantly recognize the worn young woman from the few public photos of her on her Facebook page. She's your cousin, Tabitha, and she looks annoyed to be here. I do want to point out that one of the things that I've seen in response to the new update is, excuse me, is people being like, "Hey, is there plans to do full voice acting for Scarlet Hollow like there is for Slay the Princess?"
That is a
And
lot more people. I'm not.
well,
Yeah.
like regardless of whether or not it's a lot more people, the main writer, I believe, was like, brother, we're not even done. Like we're only on episode 4 of 7, and there's already more than 3 times the lines, like the
Yeah.
word count as Slay the Princess. And it's like, I mean, I would love to do it. Like, man, could you? Oh man, if you could voice one character in this game, who would it be? I know who I want.
I mean, it's not who I would want. It's who would like suit my voice the most, and I'm not
You could do
really.
kind of both.
What's her name?
I could see you being like a random squirrel.
Any random animal. That is true. I am an animal. Well,
Oh, this is
okay.
by the
Who would
same
you do?
devs that did Slay the Princess. Yes, it is. So, funny thing, Golden Wise, very similar to the Undertale Deltarune situation. Scarlet Hollow was the game that Black Tabby originally wanted to make, but then they wanted like a little bit more practice with Renpai. So they were like, "Oh, let's make this like spin-off game." And then they made Slay the Princess. Slay the Princess was a fucking huge success. So now all of Scarlet Hollow is funded like throughout the entire thing, but just like Deltarune, it's like, oh well, it's gonna take for fucking ever. It's just really
So
funny.
yeah, this is a really good game, Golden Wise. So if
I
you
love
want
this game
another
so
game
much.
like this, yeah, you'd like any games like this, but
Offer her your boiled peanuts. Looks like someone needs a hug.
that is definitely not our character. Give me a hug. You didn't say who you would voice.
Oh, Zeke. The my life has been irreparably damaged by the
Oh, the
acquiescence of this
kid.
ghost, man. Yeah. Dude, I think I could fucking rock that kid's voice. I think it would be awesome.
Yeah, just how many characters there are. Oh yeah.
There's so many characters. I see, I'll check it out. Well, guess what, Golden Wise? You're checking it out right now. This is the beginning of the game. The new beginning, in fact, because they updated it literally today.
We are kind of skipping through it though, and I would recommend if you want to technically not be spoiled, you could just go play it on your own. But if you don't care, then you're totally
Well,
fine.
no, because I mean that's the thing is that even if you were to watch us do all, like, even if you were to go back to the VOD channel and watch all 4 episodes of our playthrough, literally all Golden Wise would have to do to have a unique experience would be to just pick different traits,
No, I mean,
right?
and but that's fine. But it's like us, like discussing. Oh, would need X trait to save X person or do X thing. It's like that's
That
still
is
technically
true.
of a
That is true. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, 2 or 3. Jesus Christ.
Both members of the Dead Moms Club.
Yeah, 1 or 3. What one's nice. It feels kind of
Well,
forward,
so
but
no, so that was the thing I was going to bring up. Street Smart is very good at reading people, right? It's essentially the if you had to do the D&D equivalent, it's essentially insight and perception is what that
I
is,
wonder what the
right?
difference between this and Keen Eye is.
Wait, hold on. Is Street Smart the one that doesn't have a thing, or is it Book Smarts? No, Book Smarts allows you to do the lawyer thing.
Yeah, that's what you told me.
What's the one that helps you in the mine? Oh,
That's
that's
Keen
Keen
Eye.
Eye. Yeah, never
Yeah.
mind. So yeah, so Street Smart is the one that I was thinking of. But it's really interesting because you're so good at reading people and like reading between the lines, you do get over familiar with characters really quickly, and some of them,
Don't like
maybe
that.
Tabitha, don't like that.
So, okay, so I guess that's a little bit of the difference between Street Smarts and Keen Eye. I think Keen Eye is more sensitive to people's emotions as well, even if you pick up
No, I
things
would say
quickly.
that like Keen Eye is literally like your physical perception is different. This is like your social perception is different. The your thing of like being more sensitive is just whether or not you choose the dialogue option,
Okay.
right?
I don't remember our what Key and I did exactly per se, but like we have
Yeah,
that
there you go.
in our
Golden
thing.
Wise literally just said it. Street smarts is social perception, and keen eye is actual perception.
Yeah, but they had a
A, how would you know
description.
that?
They had a description where it was like, or we ended up being like, we're like a hot therapist, if you remember, right? And Keen Eye
Oh
is what,
God, I love that.
and Keen Eye is what let us be like the therapist side of that. So I remember there being
Was
something
that
about
the
it.
thing? I thought that was street smarts.
No, no, no.
No, because we haven't. No, because you haven't seen street smarts yet.
I
Yeah,
haven't. Yeah,
what were we? Because we were definitely hot, and then someone else.
that's why I said Keen Eye, hot therapist.
Huh?
Yeah,
I
because
don't
remember,
remember.
my playthrough, like I said, is Mystic and Speak with Animals, but we have done Keen Eye already in Hot.
Right. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know.
So that's what I'm saying. I think maybe Street Smarts is like a little more blunt, while Keen Eye's a little more like you're much more you're observant, but like you don't have like the like you're more reserved versus Street Smarts is more probably willing to be like upfront with you. Rumbling house.
God, I'm just trying to think of like out of the very few number of like voice actors that I actually know that would probably do something like this. I'm trying to think of somebody who could do a sustained nasally voice because it's like that's all I can think of for Tabitha. She's like deadpan nasally, you know?
It would, I think, suck to live in a house like this, kind of by yourself.
Absolutely. Literally the House of Usher, right? Like a representation of how magnanimous your family used to be, and now it's like literally falling apart. You were to fix this dump. I mean, do you want to do this? I don't think so.
You want to
We're
be a
streets. We're
liar?
street. So this is another thing. So it's also your deception is street smarts, which is really cool. I don't know. I guess just cool. Thanks.
Yeah, I'm fine with cool things. Would it not have been super interesting, like the first time we played, if they had this update, if I like if we had chosen not to go into the forest? Like there would actually
Hey,
been
guess what,
content.
Saba?
I know it exists now, that's what I'm saying. I love PB&J.
What if I want ice cream? Well, aren't you fancy? But I'm your
Folksy.
guest. Cool. Good talk.
What if I want ice cream?
What if I want ice cream?
But mom, why can't I have ice cream?
You
Oh
know that
shoot.
is a good question actually, because in Slay the Princess, I said
Gosh
Slay the
darn it, I forget
Spire.
the
In
audio
Slay the
again.
Princess,
It is returned.
you don't have a voice, but the narrator speaks for you, right? Because the game was designed that way. Whereas in
Mm-hmm.
this, you do actually talk. So like there is like a generalized narrator, but then also you would probably have to do like three separate voice actors, one for male, one for female, and then one for androgynous.
Mm.
But you do have 50 voices in your head. True, but the 50 voices, I believe, are all voiced by the same
The
guy.
same person, yeah.
Yeah, it's the same guy just doing a different voice, right? Because that's the point.
Mm-hmm.
like, like canonically, it's the same voice.
Oh my god, I'm wondering if Street Smarts will do something in this bathroom.
Talk to animals, you approach the cat.
Do
Don't try
not
to pet Frou
touch
Frou.
a frou frou. Yo, would be hilarious if
Meh.
Street Smarts actually gave us the ability to speak, like, French. Like, we knew French because we were on the streets. I even bothered talking to cats.
Okay, but can I pet you? Ugh, another fizzy American sticking their business where it does not belong. I love Frou Frou because it's vaguely based on the real cat that Black Tabby is named after.
Well,
Like
makes sense.
like the physical body, I believe.
Oh, okay. It's not what Frou Frou acts like.
There is an achievement for petting Frou Frou twice in episode 1, but I'll get that some other day. Why the hell is there a big ass shadow?
Hmm?
There's a big shadow behind my chair, and I don't know why.
Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe what is it called? Shadow piranhas may have gotten you.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know. I was just reminded of the Doctor Who thing. Those creatures.
What? What Doctor Who does not have shadow piranhas?
I'm like 90% sure I remember seeing a clip about that. Something Narada. Oh, hold on. I hate hearing the beep 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 beep. Oh my god.
What a wonderful bathroom.
Fuck yeah.
The water bills get paid, therefore the toilet works. Spoken like a true landlord.
That's the thing, the Vashta Narada. Shadow piranhas.
Okay, I believe you.
So unfortunately you're dead, but you know, glad we can still talk right now. Oh my god! I didn't realize the bugs.
What, you weren't paying attention when I did this last time?
No, it said scatter fellas, like the dialogue for the bugs.
Oh, because we can talk to animals.
Yeah. I would say as a street smarts person, you wouldn't care. You've been on the streets. You'd go to the bathroom everywhere.
A street smarts person would understand what fucking crabs are.
I forgot we're not a man. It is harder to go to the bathroom without actually touching it in the toilet.
An unmistakable stain coats this room. Someone has died here. No people have died here. What the fuck?
No, people have died here.
That's what it said.
I don't know. The way that was worded could have said no people have died here, but it was like no, comma, people have died here. Though I don't remember seeing a comma.
Yeah, correct. Saying multiple people have died.
Yeah, but I don't remember seeing a comma, so I was like, oh. No people have died here.
When? This house is almost 150 years old. Seems a little dusty. Who used to sleep here?
Now you'll be sleeping here.
Okay. This concludes our tour. Thank you.
Thank you, and goodbye.
I'll kill you.
What are you talking about, Zach?
Like, is Mystical like Inland Empire from Disco Elysium? I'm not super sure. Because Inland Empire allows you to talk to objects, doesn't it?
In this case, mystic sense is like what you would expect it to be. It's like there's some kind of you're on some kind of supernatural wavelength.
Yeah, like ethereal senses about things, right?
Yeah.
Now,
like you'll see people and get like premonitions and stuff like that.
The thing that I should ask about, I guess, is that are our mystical premonitions accurate? Like, is that a thing? Like, if we get a premonition about something, should we trust it? I guess yes, right?
Relatively, some of the premonitions are kind of weird. Like, you get a feeling where no, well, some of them are like, you belong here, like, you know, some kind of like, you know, mystic mumbo jumbo kind of stuff. But those aren't exactly the premonitions per se, so you know.
This is an interesting question, actually. Given the context of what we kind of theorized from later in the chapters, you asked me to come here, but you seem pissed off that I actually came.
It is interesting. It is interesting. I don't know how much you're actually gonna
Can
get out
I
of
can I
her.
mute my
But...
purposely vague premonitions? Yeah, because otherwise, like if you literally just had clairvoyance, obviously the game just wouldn't be very fun. Although that actually kind of would be sick. Well, actually, you know what they should do? They should make it so that way Mystic gives you premonitions about what people are thinking. You know that thing that I talked about where you had like literally a button in that one RPG that allowed you to like read people's minds? Like imagine that. Imagine you could like literally read what their thought, like surface level thoughts. That'd be kind of sick. That would actually be like a magical power though. But then again, I guess talking to animals also is a magical power, so whatever.
just put that in that one
I want to
category.
mute real. I'm gonna mute real quick just so that way
Hold
Golden
on.
Wise doesn't.
You are mute. You are muted on my end as well. Um, maybe, but it depends on how much she would care about us. Maybe, maybe. Been dealt with like a really bad hand of cards. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Someone has to pay the bills around here.
I would not have a happy time running a coal mine, I would say.
Do you think you would be kind of a stringy, like plastic,
No, I think I would be like panicking half the time, figuring out what the hell I would need to be trying to do. Tabitha has it way more put together. She may not be happy about it, but she at least knows what she's doing.
Hashtag girl boss. Yeah, we said this. I'm pretty sure Tabitha would kill us. I kind of want to say it.
Oh. We street girl bossing.
Permission to continue.
I mean, I don't know. You can do that if you want.
Don't patronize. Oh, yay! We got a smile. I would have got the achievement. Keep that in mind, Saba.
Yeah. I like that even though that was the thing, the rest of what was the dialogue was, I thought was really good too. Goodbye. No, this is on you. You can
Go straight to the forbidden wings of the estate. Hell yeah,
You're
dude.
like, as street smarts, I know that I should go where people are hiding things. Nothing bad ever happens there.
But a mild yes, because we have lock picking as street smarts. Yes, I got the fucking achievement that I've been missing. So we now have access to the forbidden wing early. I've literally never seen this.
Well, this is what we're here for. New content.
Well, it's not even new. It's new to us.
New content for us.
Ooh.
Oh, family tree.
Okay. You can see why your cousin warned you against coming here. it's clear that the chaos of nature is doing its best to reclaim this place. Years of detritus have piled here like gathering leaves, and the tiled floor has been torn apart, destroyed, destroying the order that once made this place beautiful. The piano you heard from outside the ballroom has grown louder. Wherever it is, it's nearby. Maybe it's just a self playing model, or maybe you aren't as alone here as you thought. Oh, stop! I'm so excited. Okay. You make your way over to the painting covering the far wall. It's a family tree, angry scratches over the space where your mother should be.
Where? Oh, at the top left. Okay.
Yeah, top up there. Can you see my mouse, by the way?
Nope.
No. Okay. Well, stream can. Is it H to hide? Yes. Okay. So let's take a look at this. So Silas Scarlet had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 kids, I think.
One of them died.
Oh, it's the one oh the ones that have angel wings are the ones who died.
Oh, that's good to know. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's interesting.
A lot of people
So the
died.
last time so
Oh.
they lost well, I mean, yeah.
What happened to the lefty thing?
So this must be died early, right? Must be
Oh,
what the
baby
angel wings mean.
wings, yeah.
So Silas didn't die early. Well, it was Enoch, right? Enoch was the motherfucker who had the mines collapse.
Enoch is in the middle with the three
Oh,
branching off of
Theodore.
him.
Remember Theodore is the guy that we saw in the hospital bed?
Uh-huh.
That's interesting. Obviously a lot of these names we're literally just not supposed to see, but it's just weird because there are branches, but it's clearly not as important as this main branch.
Mm-hmm.
And that one way up there, that's Tabitha. Right?
she's going off the the whole wall.
Actually, is that Tabitha? Can you read what the second to top one says?
Second to Pearl, I think it's Pearl Ann.
And is Pearl Ann is her mom, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, so that's weird, right? How old is Tabitha? Tabitha is like 20 something, right?
Yeah.
So you're telling me that this entire wing of the house has become this decrepit within like look in this picture, she's like 13, right? She's like
Well,
12,
this is a
13.
supernatural town, so the
No, right, but I guess what I mean to say is that that's a really interesting context because it's like my assumption was that this place has been falling apart for decades, right? But unless they are, I mean, I guess it's literally possible, but unless they are still with all of this decay calling
working.
artists in to paint new parts of the mural, that doesn't make any sense, right? Because otherwise this place looks like it's fallen apart within the last 10 to 12 years, which is kind of nuts,
I could imagine Pearl
right?
Ann being like, yeah, this place is crumbling, but you still need to do this because it's for our family.
I was about to
Mikey.
say Tuesday streams now. Your sure changed the schedule, but then I realized it's Tuesday for me due to being midnight, so it's actually a Monday stream. It is a Monday stream. We're doing a special stream because Scarlet Hollow, the game we're playing, had a special update today, so it won't be a regular thing. All right.
Piano.
It's an interesting observation. I wonder if that's a real observation or not, because that would be kind of interesting if it's like how many sorry, let me do it one more time. How many people is this? Who was the one who allegedly did the initial ritual? Wasn't
Wasn't
that
that
Silas?
Enoch? Was that not?
Was
Or
that
was that.
Enoch or Silas? I think it's Silas because he was the original settler here, right? He was the one who settled here and then he did something and then that's what led to him finding the mines, which is what led to his family's fortune. I'm just asking because it's like, how long is it between Silas and Pearl Ann?
One,
It's one,
two,
two, three,
three,
four, five.
four.
It 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
She's the fifth.
She's the fifth descendant, with Tabitha being the sixth. but Tabitha is existing during the period of time of like falling apart. So it's like, I don't know. Do you want to say like 25 to 30 between each generation, right? Does that make sense?
I guess that's gonna be an average, yeah.
So let's do 25, 50, 75, 100, 125, 150. That makes sense, right? If you're doing some sort of like fucked up accursed ritual, being like, oh, 150 years of prosperity, right?
Yeah, 100 years.
And
Yeah.
then Pearl Ann's like, listen, Tabitha, we have to do this fucked up ritual, or else our entire family's gonna collapse and we're all gonna fucking die. I'm just saying, like,
Indeed,
that kind of
indeed.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on. Because Enoch is the one who fucked up the mine, so that's 1-2, and then 1-2 would be Mary Bell, so maybe not. Never mind. I was gonna say like maybe it's a thing that they have to do constantly, like they constantly have to redo the thing. But anyway, that's a really interesting detail that was in the base game that we had just literally never seen. So there are three exits to the ballroom. There is of course the door you came through, one on your far right. It's beyond a broken door, a dead end. Across the room from where you entered is a third and final exit, a glass doorway you can just barely make out behind a pile of broken furniture. You move to investigate it more closely. Well, they clearly
Oh, that's a
blocked that up
door.
for some reason, right?
Yeah.
As you approach, the plane goes clearer. Without a doubt, the piano is behind this door.
That's I'm
I mean, we
that seems like
gotta.
that could fall on us, but I guess yeah.
I mean, I guess that's literally true. All right, we're gonna do a quick save, or we're gonna do a save, just in case this does actually lead to something irreversible. It's too.
I see.
Oh my god! If we were a strong build, I think we could do this.
That would be crazy.
Curses. Foiled again.
We got so close.
Oh, now I really, really, really want to do just a real quick one where we do street smart and this and just like click, 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 and just see.
I mean,
Can
if
we
you
do that,
want.
please?
Yeah, if you want.
Yay! All right. I guess no main menu.
Yeah, just no quitting yet.
I guess start.
Your name is
Your name
Jam.
is Ovo. Oh, it's Man. We live in the city of Man. We are Man. We are street smart, powerful build. Confirmed.
We are very manly.
Click, 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 click. Baniel is click, 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 click. I'll try to get a raspberry.
Okay.
I do like how no matter what you do, he always knows that you're going to Scarlet Hollow because he's like, well, I'm the second to last stop, and the last stop is Scarlet Hollow, and you don't look like you're leaving. So
basic
you're going to Scarlet Hollow.
deduction would dictate, yeah.
Protein is protein. Go for a firm handshake. I guess I don't care. I just want to see the.
Is powerful build somewhat himbo? Because some of these
unless you do powerful build and book smart, in which case those dialogue options are a little different.
Okay.
Do you need help around the house? I am a big guy.
I am a big big dude. I can do
I
a
do
lot
believe
of things.
if I remember correctly, if you do powerful build and then you pick woman, I believe people actually comment on that where it's like, wow, you're pretty big for a lady.
Thank you. I lift furniture.
You do canonically. Yes. Give me this shit. Give me this shit. Come on, come on, come on. Yes. 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 Take a menu
Dude.
option that requires 2 traits. Ooh. Because we couldn't get in here without street smarts, and then this required powerful build. Okay.
Yeah.
God. Holy. Oh my God. There's a thing looking at us. Is that
Oh,
Wayne?
maybe.
It's tall.
Well, that would make sense if Wayne's just at the house, I guess.
Damn it.
Oh, it's gone. I think that's it.
No!
That's all you get.
No!
Oh,
That is
pretty
cool,
crazy though.
though.
I wonder if you
But
had like um a third trait, whether or not you would get more information about that.
I wonder what it would be, though. It's not, that's not super obvious.
I think it would either be like keen eye or maybe mystic.
Maybe.
Ooh.
All right. It's hot. Yeah. The guy in the fucked
You're
up
right.
entity in the fucked up entity in the doorway goes, "Wow." Okay.
You're that attractive. Hell yeah.
I think I said this on Blue Sky, by the way, just in response to one of the things, because I think they talked about how like one of the traits just doesn't have enough stuff compared to the other ones, and it wasn't hot. And I was like, listen, I know hot is for like quick romance of the characters and stuff, so it has its utility. But like, hot should just be an auto charisma pass. You know, like straight up.
I
Let
agree.
me
We've
like
talked about this
crop
in
my hair
tandem,
a little
so.
bit and push my tits together and get anything I want. Like you should, like genuinely, I feel like you should be able to go to the general store and get stuff for free just by like battling your eyelashes. You know, it's not fair.
Unless you're a guy, then you're flexing your muscles.
No, you
And
can
then
still put your
winking.
tits together.
Well, yeah, that could still be your tits. You're flexing your tits, okay?
I'm not touching that doll.
Oh, as like a mystic, I think you touching that doll gives you some info, but you know, it's fine.
Info about what was it say?
I think I
Does it just say
didn't.
this doll is fucked up?
It just gives, I think, I thought it was like 1 or 2 lines. It's not like super cool. Yes.
Afraid. I am friend no hurt.
Maybe say I am friend, no hurt.
Offer boiled peanuts. I am friend no hurt. Afraid. Who close on top of opossum. Warm, dark.
Warm, dark. Humans? Or piano? Dustin don't visit. Dustin doesn't like the piano room.
I like how that. I like how that also simultaneously eliminated the option of asking him what his name was. Fashion your clothes into a nest.
Yes! Yes!
Human is kind to Dustin. Dustin will remember this.
What is it? Top right hand corner bar pops down saying Dustin will remember this.
So good.
don't know about you, but I think she's judging us, Zach.
Mary Bell Scarlet. Mary Bell is the one who died early and was Pearl Ann's mom.
Oh.
It's interesting to note, I guess. Also, not a good person.
I don't think
Just
many
worth
of them in
noting.
here are good people.
Well, that was the thing, right? And like Tabitha says that later, where it's like that was the thing that made our mom unique was that she was a good person and she was able to leave. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Are we taking a nap?
I don't think I've ever taken a nap, but I feel like that just probably wastes time, right? Cough up a
Still,
ugh.
still haven't peed. There you go.
Oh, yes, frou frou. Frou frou, where's the
You might
PB and
want to
J?
talk to me, but I do not want to talk to you. No, go away. Offer boiled peanuts.
Oh, piano.
What is that expression? Curiosity kills the cat? Keep poking your head in there and it doesn't belong and you might not keep it for very long.
What do I
But
do?
what do I
I
know? I'm only a
cat
cat
myself.
myself.
At least knows not to bother me.
It's just so fucked up that like Tabit that Frou Frou is mean like this, but then like there's other cats that you do meet in the game that are just nice. They're just nice, you know.
Yes, indeed. That's the thing with some of the dogs, right?
Oh, actual movement. That's new, isn't it?
Maybe. Like I said, it's been a while. Return to the kitchen.
What's up there?
Probably a cemetery.
That's weird that we never mentioned it. If it is,
Yeah.
sorry, someone's texting me again.
On principle, though, Golden, the hot trait is funny. It just, when we were playing it, it doesn't utilize it as much as we would have liked it.
It didn't utilize it mechanically. It really seems like it's geared towards
A bit more
romance.
superfluous, yeah.
It's more. It feels like it's more towards romance as opposed to just being an instant charisma check like we wanted it to be.
Oh my god, you actually found peanut butter, and a lot of peanut butter.
Well, it's because she doesn't actually know how to take care of herself, right, Tabitha? She's just like, I don't know. Fucking, I like mac and cheese and ice cream, and you can have PB and J, I guess. Okay. Sorry. Texting my grandmother an hour late.
Grandmama.
Examine the mug.
Blowing Rock, North Carolina. I was blown away! Yep. What's with all the peanuts? This is quite interesting. That is a true thing. Peanuts. Peanut
That's a good
butter.
point. Oh, you know what? That's probably actually a thing. If we said we were allergic to peanuts on the bus, we would have brought that up, and Tabitha would have been like, "All right, not my problem. Figure it out."
You may want to get food somewhere else because the only thing I have is peanut butter and ice cream.
And mac and cheese, but you're not allowed to have that.
What? Unless you can find jelly, you're not actually hungry anymore?
Oh, it's in the fridge. That's true. Examine all
Banana
takeout.
choco.
Delicious.
Oh, no, do not eat it. Do not eat it.
I could kill us right fucking
No!
now. I could do it.
Don't eat it, no.
Oh my god, you're absolutely right, Golden Wise. Save, eat.
Oh my god. Ew! Ew!
Oh my god!
Zakier! I hate that.
Scoop some up into your wretched claw of a hand and slowly bring it towards your mouth, almost allowing its musk to permeate your senses before the slime fills your mouth.
Yeah, you wonder why it tastes like a rot.
Smell of decaying burning leaves and fish heads festering on the beach. It feels even worse, like your mouth is full of slugs.
Oh my god,
you can
please.
almost feel it writhing in there, though perhaps it's just your own tongue convulsing in disgust at what you've done.
Ew!
Swallow the slime! You've done it. There's no going back now. It slid down your throat like a mass of wiggling worms.
You are
your
going to die.
Reflex tries to reject it one final time before it passes into your stomach, but your will is stronger. A layer of waxy residue now coats the inside of your mouth and throat, and your teeth squeak with a slippery film, making it impossible to forget what you've done.
Yeah, Frou-Frou, we're stupid. You have a feeling that the consequences for this action will be severe. Oh my god.
I know that.
Oh god.
Expired 10 years ago. Wait. Wait, what? The aunt died fucking a week ago.
Neither of them liked mayo, I guess?
I guess we don't know much about Pearl Ann, but I don't know. She didn't scream to me like the type like the takeout makes sense. The takeout to me seems like something where it's like, oh, aunt's dead. I gotta feed myself, but I don't feel like going grocery shopping right now. Let me get takeout, right? Or let me go to a restaurant and then take it home.
I don't know, but man. That takeout doesn't feel
is crazy.
That takeout doesn't even feel like a week old. That feels like years old.
I'm about to say, that's so long. Lucy's jelly. And these ones are better. Unless, well, I mean, the actual glass is contaminated.
Now I want to, oh, I hate you, but now I want to know what happens if you continue to play the game after eating that food. That's disgusting.
Like straight up, because remember later on we go to the cafe. We have to projectile vomit. There's no other explanation as to why that's even there. In less than a minute. Might as well head to town. I don't know if they updated it to touch upon it, but I don't think we actually go to the bathroom for the rest of the episode.
Ugh.
Oh, hi, Gretchen.
Gretchen!
My wife.
What I do declare, who is this stranger?
Offer Gretchen boiled peanuts.
I will say, one thing that's really fun about like Talk to Animals and Mystic. You could either play it like secretive,
you can play it like it's a curse, or that it's the most normal thing in the world.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, so I played as like, you know, my Luna Lovegood playthrough as she just talks to animals and everyone's just kind of like, yeah, she does that. So, which is really funny.
Oh my, I can't remember the last time I met a newcomer who's so wonderfully polite. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Obo. That's a funny way to introduce yourself. I'm Stella. Lie.
Oh
It would be caught dead at a funeral.
So
offer your
many
boiled peanuts.
No, we keep the peanuts forever.
One of these days, I'll get that Tabitha to pay. That's so good, man.
Oh, there's a mystical option.
Oh my god. Stop fucking texting me. Trying to play a video game.
Stop texting me, Mom. I'm trying a video game.
One of my moms or brother. I feel like whoever I met today wasn't real. Just a mask she wears. She's not really worth your time. These are different options. I wonder if they rewrote this.
Mustard seed.
Mustard seed. You managed to soften her up because she's fucking in love with you. Like a million. Oh my god, why am I so blurry?
Unblurify yourself.
I hate having to do this fucking every stream, man. God damn. Alright. Back at it again. No, before it slips my mind, if you're staying up in that spooky old mansion, you must have met that frou-frou. How does that monster fare?
She might think she's so much better than me, but I will let her better. It's pretty fun.
Ignore Gretchen lest Stella discover your quirk. No, I'm gonna talk to the dog.
Second one or third one?
Second one.
Yeah.
Are you messing with me? You can't actually talk to my dog, right? I'll ask you if discovered my dark and terrible secret. And talk to me. Your dog sounds like a Southern belle when she talks. Of course you're joking. Well, next time you see that devil, please send him my regards. Just you know. Very much still plan to outlive her. Oh, we can just straight up... Wait! We can just straight up leave?
I don't really know what this would give us, though.
I don't know either. I mean, that's what this is for, right?
I would say I think I'm just gonna wander for a while, maybe? A dog can dream.
Oh, well, a dog can dream.
What if you go to the forest by yourself? Oh, well, no, that just gave me... that just rejected any notion I have that that could potentially be happening. Or you could, I guess, meet her, yeah, more
Early.
quickly?
Because we normally don't meet her until tomorrow, right?
Mm-hmm. I think a lot of this was maybe Goth Clerk.
Goth clerk.
Yeah, I saw that.
Your reputation once again seems to have preceded you. That surprised look on her face is a look of recognition. There's also something about her that you recognize, a closeness of spirit that makes her feel familiar to you despite the obvious fact that you've never met. Fan maiden.
Weird thing.
We say as like just a lady. It's like, well, bye.
Oh yeah.
Do we need anything? I don't think so. We ate PB&J, right?
Yeah, but is it just like...
Also, I don't know if we have money.
Formality, I guess? I mean, maybe that's where you can, like, say, yeah, I have a lot of money, or whatever. Oh, I like that street spoon.
That's good. Beverage.
Ice cream. If we can't have Tabitha's ice cream, we should get our own ice cream.
You can have ice cream here.
Is this the first time we've seen her with this hair?
Maybe.
I don't think I've ever seen it with even this outfit. I'm not sure I've seen her in.
I mean, I apologize. I'm a little distracted, but...
No. Well, I'm wondering, because it seemed like there was a good chunk of the update reserved for Kanika and, like, her route.
Yes, because one of the things that I think they said was that Kanika and Stella and Oscar are all supposed to be, like, those are supposed to be, like, your 3 options for romance early.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, okay, I guess that makes sense. Oh, and maybe Avery, too. I actually don't know. I don't remember seeing anything about Avery, but maybe.
So hoping I could butter her up with a new pint. Is this the wrong one?
I don't even know Tabitha. Not since she stopped coming around to buy it. Huh. She offered to buy me a biscuit. Has formed opinions of me.
How do you get away with fashion like that in the rural southern town?
That is well, we should probably start with this because that's like what a normal human being would say. But like,
True.
You do gotta admit, like, once again, I lived in North Carolina for 4 years. Nobody fucking looks like this.
Okay, we'll start with the first one, like you said.
Oh yeah, yes. Well, I was reading the options. You're the first normal person I've talked to say to the goth. Who she doesn't wait, is that an error in the sprite, or does she literally have nothing holding her glasses to her face?
I'm not sure.
You need the arms on the glasses, don't you? Otherwise, like, you're just balancing on your nose, and I don't think that's how that works. As is custom, the ice cream is now yours.
Maybe they just forgot about that, or maybe she drew those glasses onto her face and just like glued the shiny
They're just
bits.
marker. She's not actually wearing glasses. Well, we gotta ask this.
Sure.
I gotta know, man.
I mean, we didn't.
For witchcraft. I
Okay.
mean, literally, yes. Isn't that the whole thing with your mom? is that she's a witch and she's like manipulating you and your brother?
There's too many hippies around.
All right. And my mom is Queen Hippie. I'm probably the least witchy person I know.
Day 2 through 12. Yeah, that's a long time to know people. She
She's
is
a
a YouTuber.
If you're looking for something exciting, you definitely came to the wrong place. That's where you're wrong, bitch. It's gonna be the most exciting week of your life.
A gas station.
There's a gas station?
Yes.
Did we know that?
I'm pretty sure everyone has cars here, so that would make sense.
No, right, but I don't think that there was a gas station. like as in like literally a place that we could visit. I guess I still don't know if we can visit, but I know we can visit the library. Oh, and there's a bar. And I'm pretty sure someone at the diner is throwing a party this weekend. So that's going to be the Saturday episode. That's going to be episode 6, right?
Oh, joy. I wonder if that's the Street Smarts.
I can see that. It doesn't sound like you're very fond of this place.
Yeah, I would say
Family
the...
well,
oh
family
my god.
Oh.
That's how Zach speaks to people.
That's how I speak to big titty ladies. I go, farewell, fare thee well, fair maiden. What can I do for you?
In that specific accent, too.
Yes!
I would say we'll just get out of your hair. I do like the fact that we're able to kind of just do all this stuff by ourselves now.
It's kind of nice. I want to do this one, though.
Sure, thanks for the ice cream.
So the thing with saying I'll get out of your hair implies that you were imposing on somebody, which is just like, you can just say thanks, bye. Right? Okay. And I mean, it's literally her job to be here talking to me. It's not like there's anybody else in the store, right?
Wow, look at that. I said exactly what you were saying.
Chat with Kanique in the jail store early Monday afternoon. So that must be a new achievement, because that was literally not an option. Oh, and then a town hall is actually the library, right? And
your ice cream should be able to survive. Oh, look, you meet the kids and him early.
You meet the kids early!
And
Dog.
Cat.
Pixel, I think.
Yes, Pixel.
How come I can remember that, but I can't remember, like, any of the 13 characters from Ages Rim?
Group of teens. Glance up with slight annoyance. This is a public place, children!
As is their custom. Dude, that's so true. Hi there, I'm Oscar.
You better pet me! Go pet the cat!
You better pet me.
No, you can assume you know who I am. Yes, you are correct.
Oh my god, I heard somebody at school talking about how the long-lost Scarlet heir was coming back to town this week. Wait, that does make us the heir, doesn't it?
A long lost heir,
Because,
yeah. It's like...
no, right, because our mom was the elder sister of Pearl Ann, which means that following lineage rules, we are the heir, which is why Tabitha's pissed, I think, that we're here. Because whatever fucked up ritual thing is either going to happen to us or we're going to get the benefit from it.
That would suck.
That's interesting. I didn't even realize. See, I wouldn't even have known that if we hadn't have seen that fucking family tree. But Miss Tabitha's Miss Tabitha?
She's a bit older.
Oh, right, because she respects her, right? Or is it the delinquent that respects her?
The Becca respects her.
Right. Shut up, Alexis. I know what I heard. You're 13, Rosalia. Stop acting like you know things. Aren't you 14? Oh. Welcome to Scarlet Hollow.
Pet the cat.
Peanuts.
Yes.
Leaning fully into your knuckles.
Yes, we like cat. A little affectionate bite.
I got a little lost in the sauce there. Sorry, I got a little lost in the sauce.
He wants to disavow. I love being in a town that already knows who I am. Yo, you can address the cat.
Shouldn't you kids be in school? Presumably, she knows of me. Oscar, I hate to tell you, I've played episode 3. She doesn't know who the fuck you are. Tabitha barely even knows who her cleaning lady is.
I will say, I don't think Tabitha has much of a life outside of her job.
There's a part of me that wonders, because, like, clearly she's very socially stunted because of her overbearing mother, but I do wonder if there's a part of her that wants to keep people away from the family. Right? Being like, man, this family
I don't know,
is
or maybe she's like
a curse.
After all this time, I don't think it's, like, worth it to let anyone, you know, near me. At a certain point, too, she's like, it's easier just not to try.
And to be fair, the last person that we know that got close to her... Well, that's not true, because, what's her face? Actually... Sorry,
Stella?
I just had a thought. I'm gonna mute. I'm muting myself.
Hold on. I'll mute you, too. Okay. Yeah. Stella? Wayne. Right? Okay. Okay, I can see what you're putting down. Yeah. Maybe. Interessante. We are back.
Didn't your uncle die last year, Alexis?
Well, that could also happen because you're working near a coal mine.
Can we stop oversharing?
I don't remember asking for a Greek
chorus. I don't remember asking the Greek chorus to chime in.
Talk to cat. Talk to cat.
We will, I promise.
They're little videos.
I do like the trope of assuming that any sufficiently sized library just has info on anything you could possibly need.
Yeah,
right?
like exactly
like,
what you were looking for.
But and that's the thing, right? Like, because in real life, this rural town's library would be mostly like theocracy and theology.
Well, history about the town itself, I think,
theology.
is like reasonable to say that's what that
right,
has.
and maybe like a history book that's been outdated for 50 years.
Yeah.
Right. Like a history book that still says that Hawaii is a base and not a U.S. state. You know, that's the YouTuber, right? They get views. It's kind of neat. The Catawba River.
Which gem do you think a Japanese
Yes,
air dragon would
Grizz.
like?
Get your head in the game. We're not playing to see who's the lamest dragons. We're playing to win. I'm picking Lapis Lazuli.
It has the prettiest name.
What do you think of these guys?
You're much nicer than my cousin's cat. That's a pretty neutral one. This is
Let me
Pixel's
out.
town.
I'm the only cat around these parts. Pixel's town.
He's not wearing any collar.
He doesn't have a collar, Dad. Oh, right.
I'm living like a
The
king over
over
here. Nod with satisfaction.
We got Seaworm. Ew. Oh, I get it. Becca was doing a personality quiz and shooting for Japanese air dragon. How funny would it be if Becca, this like extremely judgmental teenager, was like super into Dragon Ball and wanted Shenron? Right?
That would be funny.
We're doing a sleepover. The big
Where's
man had better stop that girl.
I want to sleep on her pillow tonight, and
If
it
there's
ain't
no-
fun
if
if
there's
she's
no-
not there to steal from it.
That's very funny.
Goodbye.
Have a chat with Oscar. Nice.
Okay, so you can kind of meet.
Straight up. So hold up. This means we just straight up don't do the forest, right? Because Stella was the one who invites us.
Yeah, or who knows, maybe something can happen here. Where it's like you see this other, what is it? This other road and you get tempted to go down it. Or maybe Stella pops up here. She's like, "Oh,
Oh, right there. You still seem to be alone? Wrong. It's right.
Animal."
It's an animals.
We say hello, is someone there, or do you want to save and so we don't? I don't think we'll die via cougar, but you know, just in case.
It's not a cougar. It's like a little. Well, it does look like a little bear cub. So I'm worried that it is a bear.
Oh, it is.
You were right. It's a cougar.
Hello, John
You're
Speed.
gonna fucking die.
You'd love to die from cougar? What about this cougar? You'd like to die from this cougar?
Not what I meant.
A mountain lion.
But this creature strikes you as more than merely ill. Looking into its eyes gives you the impression that it isn't all there, almost as if something is replacing it.
Becomes you, becomes it, becomes you.
That's weird.
Freaky! I think because you have mystic, you maybe get that? Or I don't know, because you can hear voices,
Well, no,
but I don't know
was,
whether or not this was the animal's voice.
Animals, it's a mountain lion. Because when you have talk to animals, remember the chicken that's all fucked up? The chicken talks.
Yes, yeah, it's hard to know to distinguish because it's like if this counts more as animal, then yeah, that's what the animal. But if it counts more as monster, then it's like that's what the mystic comes in.
A blood that runs and runs and runs becomes itself, becomes nothing. A gardener cannot tend to empty soil.
Don't eat me! I'm all bones!
Whoa, cool mountain lion. Start filming.
We quietly start filming. Wouldn't that give you...
That we could get evidence and give it to Stella. Straight up.
That could be kind of cool, yeah.
Right?
Oh. Ooh, you are...
It knocked us into the woods. Did it kill us? Or did it injure us?
No, I think it pushed us, but...
Yeah, it pushed us.
Oh, this mountain lion's here to open our eyes.
He's trying to show us.
Oh, and it's the guy.
Is that Duke?
Holy
shit, it is Duke. Wait, so Duke was right? Remember Duke was saying, like, there's a... Wait, also, wasn't that a big thing? Wasn't there, like, there's no mountain lions in this region. They were all hunted to extinction years ago.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and that's evidence for Duke as well, that there is a mountain lion.
Because that's what his thing was. His thing was like, I think there's a cougar eating all of my chickens.
I don't know, Duke. Does it look like we're offering world Does it look like we just got pushed off like a cliff? Okay. You could be like, you saved my life.
Start crying. Damn straight was. I nearly had it before you ruined the shot. Wait, Tick. You seem awfully familiar.
Okay, everyone knows us?
Well, thank you, Duke. I do appreciate that. I remember this was something that they talked about as well, was that there's hypothetically, there's supposed to be a choice in episode 1, right? Of like, do you save Gretchen or do you save Duke? Mm-hmm. And the vast majority of people pick Gretchen, like to die for the dog instead of, die for the flashlight.
Yeah.
And they're like, maybe we need to like characterize Duke a little bit more. So the idea that he just saved our ass really helps a lot.
Yeah, I feel bad in both cases, which kind of sucks, but it all
probably got the cancer, had all the lumps. On this side of the continent. We have mountain lions on the East Coast. What are you talking about?
Oh my god.
Yes, I want revenge! Let's go after the thing before it hurts somebody else.
That or the 3. Either one.
Damn right. Let's go, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
And now you think we're gonna run into Stella?
Now I think we're gonna run into Stella from the other direction. And we're gonna have video proof that there was a mountain lion. Yeah, look.
Oh my god.
Ella.
We did it.
Hi.
We made it back here. I kind of fell off a cliff.
I did. You stink of mountain lion. Oh, what a smell. And there's nothing else mixed in there. Or there's something else mixed in there. Something fake. Could drive a dog to madness. Makes me want to bite and tear. Which is why she goes nuts. right? Why she stops
Yeah.
listening and goes nuts when you're surrounded. How would
Those
things like
things.
I do declare. Aw. See, gives dog a pet, so you like him a little bit more. See, they're doing little things to make you like Duke.
Oh, can we show her now?
Let's just go home.
Looks supernatural.
I'm about to say I would fully. Maybe it's just because I already know who Stella is, but like I would fully be willing to be like, I'm going to give you this video, post it, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what this man is on about. Also, the nameplate tag said mountain lion, so it's not like it was just a big mutated cat.
Wonder if we show her evidence, she'll actually go home. Man, could you imagine that actually going, like, if you go meet Duke first, you, and, like, get, Oh, actually, I can't tell if she's lying. Yeah,
No,
okay.
Stella
See,
and Duke both
ooh.
root themselves in their stubborn insistence, an existential grid settle in your spine. Something fated has been locked in stone. Somebody here is going to die tonight.
Do you have, the, like, the video?
It won't let me play it.
There's an option.
Fuck, dude. This new content is actually stressing me the fuck out.
Yeah, Mystic is really like, fate is fate. There's no resisting it.
Fuck. So it's useless. Maybe we just literally, maybe when we tried to pull out the video, maybe it attacked us before we could.
Maybe.
Right?
Oh, are we gonna stay with Duke instead now?
But that doesn't make any sense, because if we're not, well, because Duke continues hunting, right?
Yeah.
So clearly what's happened is that instead of doing this forest thing with a cute girl, we're doing this forest thing with like a hillbilly.
Who saved her life?
Stella saves our ass multiple times later.
You don't know
I guess
that
Duke,
canonically yet.
yeah, I'm gonna say we don't know that yet, but she's also pretty hot. She's got that like really pronounced dimple. It's hard to
Oh my
argue
god,
with that, Sala.
Zach.
She's got them hits, them thighs.
Well,
Sala.
so far we are in it together with Duke right now, at least.
Yeah, I know. It's new content. It makes sense. Let's sit a spell. Yeah, see, and this is the equivalent of
You
what
see
we did with
left?
Stella. Oh, the eyes.
Yeah.
But are those Wayne's eyes or the eyes of the ditchlings?
I feel like
I think
Wayne's the
last
one
time
that
we
looks
agreed
like
that it
that.
was ditchlings, but I don't actually. Did the ditchlings even have pupils? Because I know
Not really.
Wayne
It's
does.
mainly Wayne who's got the, the
So I think that's Wayne. So that probably means that Wayne is the person in the that was in the mansion as well, right?
Zach had a point. Let's hear him out.
Has what?
About it being an attractive woman, John Smith.
Do you have a? Let me. I'm going over to your chat so I can bitch at John Smith. Do you have a fucking problem? Oh no, Zach has a point. Let's hear him out. Okay, never mind. Thank
No,
you, John
that's why
Smith.
that's why that's why I said it's like about it being an attractive woman. John Smith.
I thought John Smith was telling me to calm down, but no, it makes sense, right?
Bros try to pig fights that don't exist. Zach, you gotta calm down, Zach.
You
gotta calm down, Zach.
What I will and will not do. All right, motherfucker, I'll kill you. Oh, new music.
Oh, we can talk to Duke about this. This is cool.
Holy shit, there's so much dialogue.
Although, yeah. It feels like I've been kidnapped. What are you talking about?
Can't eat. Oh my god. I can canonically establish whether or not I'm vegan or vegetarian.
Or just meat eater, I guess.
Well, normal omnivore. Damn straight you will.
Old-timey war rations? Is that satisfying? That's the first time you've heard about it. The first one seems reasonable to ask too. Not the beer, not the beer.
Taking the beer?
No, the I can't believe
you don't want me to get drunk?
I don't know how that would affect us, but that does seem pretty interesting. I don't know.
Because we know that.
Yeah, but they don't. So I'm wondering whether.
Say it.
Okay, you want to? We're not talking to him specifically. You're being watched. It's like a presence you felt at the back of your neck for as long as you can remember? It's gone.
And it's gone.
After me, chief.
It is weird that he is right that there was a cougar, but he's wrong that it's the cougar that's attacking his chickens. Right?
Yeah.
And also, it's really weird that he goes to cougar and not coyotes, because it's North Carolina. They have a fuck ton of coyotes.
Or maybe it was the cougar before it got taken over by, you know.
No, right, but once again, it's been established that cougars allegedly have not existed in this area for decades. So the fact that it was a cougar is weird and not, once again, coyotes, which do attack livestock.
Or raccoons.
Poultry. I don't know.
Raccoons are nasty. Yeah, they will, like, depending on if you don't have a proper, like, wiring around, they will stick their hands in there and, like, grab them. You could kill them like that.
Yeah, okay, sure, but I don't know if that... my assumption is that he goes to his chicken coop and sees a bloody pulp, right? That's what I assume. So I don't know. Or maybe not, actually, because the ditch
raccoons are scary.
Blood, right? I think you're projecting. I think
no. Raccoons are scary.
No, I think you're projecting because you're like...
I've had experience. Not me personally, but I know someone who's had experience. Raccoons are scary. Raccoons are cute on one hand, and then on the other hand, they're horrifying.
Man, Tama, I don't know how to say this, but I don't think we're gonna finish chapter 1 and chapter 2. I didn't realize how much new stuff there was.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's an interesting one too. Perland's not nice. Okay. I mean, this is sad that we know.
Oh my god, this is the first time we've learned about what the bomb's name is. Irma? I think we literally didn't know that before.
That bastard Julius Tremaine?
I have a feeling you're going to show me a large pumpkin. I've seen one about the size of a large pumpkin.
I've only ever seen them once they're in pies or lattes. I've never seen a pumpkin. Wow.
I was gonna say grocery store.
That's reasonable.
Because we're from the city. He's so proud of this fucking pumpkin.
The last one's his kid.
It's fucking 4. Wait, no, these are people, and then the first one's pumpkin. Taking it down to the fair this week, so that's probably Friday. Is this a preview for episode 5?
Maybe.
Holy
oh my
fuck.
god. I will say they are doing a really great job at making me feel bad that he's dead.
That he gets his fucking skull split open by a bullet? Yeah, I agree.
Oh no.
Still picking Gretchen. They're doing a great job of characterizing this guy.
Well, I mean, because it's like, you know, even from before, like, I could totally imagine that this is, like, you know, his personality and his backstory, but obviously because we didn't get it, right, we found it easier to detach ourselves from the fact that he's gone. Yeah, now it's not the case.
Because, once again, we don't know that Gretchen dies. All we know is that she's severely uncomfortable and in pain from being infested with ditchlings, right?
Yeah.
What compels anybody? Saw them big seeds in a catalog, thought might be something me and Bo could do together. Teach a bit about patience and whatnot. You can make a piece of pie big enough to feed the whole town with that thing. What a pumpkin. Look how proud he is. Dude,
yeah.
Knowing exactly, it's funny that it's not even a street smarts option, because knowing exactly how to talk to a rural farmer is really funny. Showing you a picture of a tractor that's bigger than their house, and you go, "Wow, it's a big ass tractor," and they're like, "Fuck yeah, it is." It's just nature, you get used to it.
Say thanks for saving them all.
We already did, I think.
The option's still there. Yes, but maybe we said it before.
I might as well know I'm in it.
Oh, wow.
That's a fucked up thing to say, but I think we should say it. I see why my mom left. I kind of want to say this, man.
If you want. You're an unusual individual.
Hey, you are an unusual individual. It takes all kinds.
Say that. Is that I would have something bad to say about it.
I think she knows the value of hard work, and I think she and your whole family have been the lifeblood of this town for longer than I've been alive. And they're the whole reason any new jobs come this way. That ain't just some tourist bull crap. We have the scars to thank for this place. Ain't just a glorified theme park like some other towns I could name. That's okay, very true. Those lander her good name. He is definitely like, he is Southern hillbilly, but I mean, He seems like a nice guy.
He's like, yeah, he just appreciates living like more of like a quiet life, and you know.
My only thing is I want to know who he voted for in 2016.
Oh my god, leave it alone.
I just want to know.
Leave
I just
it
want to
alone.
know. I want to know. Spend some quality time with Duke.
Your phone buzzes.
With old Duke.
Wow, Street Smart lets you send her a text.
That's really funny. I want to see it though, right?
What?
So what
Picking up the
happens if we
phone?
don't do this? If we don't do this, they both take he dies and Gretchen, because Stella can't do anything, right? Like Stella doesn't help in that
We all love
situation.
a man old school. We love a man old school man who lives off the dirt until they start being big. Oh my god.
I'm
Oh
just
dear.
saying.
Oh dear me. Well, like I said, if you want to save and then pick up the phone, you can always do that.
I think I'll save. I think I'll save and then do Street Smart.
Okay.
Because it's just like it's content. I want to see what it looks like from his perspective, right?
Mm-hmm. Willfully ignore. I mean, we did ignore.
Straight to voicemail. You would not believe the day I'm having.
Say, hey, a cuz can't talk right now.
I mean, that's not us.
Yeah, and it's us to say, you would not believe the day I'm having right now.
I said it. I said it.
You did say it.
We're a mystical weirdo who talks to animals, but also knows how to read people. All right. Can't believe they're all the way up here.
Ooh.
Oh my god, is it the deer?
Be my birdie? Is that
Was
your
that a
chicken?
Nope.
That does not look like a chicken. That is the chicken.
Oh my god, it is the chicken.
Oh my god.
Right, because this is her inspecting it, and this is where Duke comes out of the woods. Dude, that's really interesting, seeing all this from the other perspective. It's literally the same scene.
Except this is a little bit before, right?
No.
I don't remember, did he actually see the chicken before?
Yeah.
Because I remember us
like,
killing, we could
yeah,
kill
he
it
goes
in...
like, oh no, Gertie.
It's a very big light.
New beginning, I'm going home, I'm going home, I'm going home. Huh. I'm about to say, Birdie did not say that before. Birdie just said like so much pain, right? Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is implying that the ditchlings are like altering their minds, which is fucked up. Almost makes me want to see what happens if we leave Gretchen.
Oh my god, that's like a save, and then like you're like a long ways you're gonna have to go and then come back.
I know. Well, because now I'm thinking, if episode 5 is in fact going to the fair, right? That would be very interesting to do with Duke.
Have Duke. Yeah.
It almost. Oh my God, Saba! Is that why they're characterizing and trying to make people more likely to save Duke as well as Gretchen, or like make it more of a 50-50, because they're working on episode 5 and they're like, man, we're doing all this content for Duke, but he's mostly dead in people's playthroughs.
Yeah. Oh man.
Right?
Really rough. Maybe we just say, I'm sorry,
Why
dude.
couldn't you be a normal YouTuber who just who just talks at the camera? I'm sorry, Duke. Huh. Street smart and talk to animals?
And mystical and talk to animals.
It's almost like they're going through some sort of religious experiments. The hell are you on about?
Nope. We are a weirdo. And now you can examine the chicken.
Can't hide from me. I can see you. I can smell you. Sick, sick creature. Oh, yeah, this is after she accidentally steps on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
The old becomes the new. I've never flown, but now I soar.
Stella, yeah,
yeah, what a bastard. Good God. Maybe she'll be right as right in a couple days. Dude, her wing is fucked up.
Oh, that's Gretchen speaking. Okay.
Yeah. Can you hear the birth that dwells within me? Can you hear the way it roars and thunders?
You've seen horror movies. That's a really weird but ironic
way
comment.
Of phrasing it, but but we're right.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you could say this is just like that mountain lion.
Duke, I don't think it's a mountain lion.
You could say this is just like the mountain lion, like this things that are in the mountain lion, right? This is not us saying like the mountain lion got her.
Oh, because of the tumors.
Yeah. Yeah. Is this your? I mean, if you said you've done mystical, then at least you now like hear them, right?
Right. Yeah. Because I mean, like you always hear whispers, but I think they're indecipherable, right, or something.
Yeah.
Huh. That never happened before. Oh my God, do you hear that? Somebody literally just going...
Yes. These are the stuff that was heard, yes.
This place is a curse. What did that be become? Oh, that was Gertie. Oh, this is very different.
Yeah. I wonder if you can ask Duke to throw his chicken instead. Wow, this is really 50-50 now.
This is literally presenting, because that's the thing, right? Like, previously it wasn't really presented as a 50-50. Now it's like, straight up, who are you helping?
I don't know what you want to do here.
We get to talk to animals, man.
We do. I don't know whether or not you helping Duke will help the chicken, though, as well.
Bro, it's fucked up.
This is... I'm kind of happy that
It's
we,
funny because it's like they succeeded. Like, I do care more about Duke now. Like, I'm okay, because like we know what's probably gonna happen here, right? Because like, and also they do a much better job. Because remember, he doesn't pick up the chicken in the old version. Now he does. So now it makes more sense why the ditchling is reaching for his gun, because it's not reaching for his gun. It's trying to get to the chicken.
yeah.
Right? It wants to bring it to the spawning pool or whatever. So, I mean, I don't know what else we can do, man. We gotta save Gretchen. Because like in a real world logical sense.
But is it help
understand-
Duke the new content? Isn't that what we're here for?
I don't know if he's in chapter. Well, once it's chapter 1 and 2. So
Well,
it's
if you want, you
like,
could do like always, like I said, a short-term thing just to see kind of what happens, and then we could just kind of come back.
I mean,
here
I
and
saved.
confirm.
Oh my god, it's a fucking syringe. You see that?
Is that or is that drool? I can't tell.
I think it's like a little syringe. I think it's about the poker in the leg, and then that's where the egg is gonna go.
Okay, now
Let's see.
this looks way easier. Yeah. Ew. Oh yeah, graphic content warning, real fast.
Man.
Well, I mean,
This is a bad time, but this is true. Like, it is like, what the fuck?
especially since we were just talking with Duke and we were not that close to Stella. This, yeah, definitely
Well,
feels
no,
more reasonable.
but I mean literally, like, from the perspective of that thing that we were just watching, like from what we literally just saw, Stella's in the middle looking at Gretchen, and it's like,
But
why
we're the
didn't
one who
you
went towards
also
her. Yeah.
right? Why? I don't know. It's weird that Stella freezes up. I guess just a little bit. I don't know.
I feel
Happy
like
now?
at least the top one's a little. Bottom one's more like you're kind of angry. Uh-huh.
Stella, you froze. Good point.
Well, we're not going to be going after those things if we.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm really dejected. I guess. I don't know. It just feels bad because I knew that this was going to happen, right? Because we're on hardcore, so even if we did have powerful build, it wouldn't change anything. But it's just weird because it's like they rewrote the scene to make it so that way you're more likely to save. You're more likely than you were in the past to save Duke. But now it just makes me feel worse because it's like, yeah, Stella doesn't do anything.
I don't know why.
Well, because that was
It's
the
just to
because the thing
record
was
things?
like the thing was that in the old version, Gretchen like wriggles out of her arms and like gets away, right? And in my mind, maybe this is just me projecting, but in my mind, Gretchen was physically closer to us than Stella was to Gretchen. right? And like that's why
Yeah.
that would kind of make sense to me, or why it kind of makes sense to do either or. But then I just didn't really care about Duke. Whereas now they reframed the thing to like clearly illustrate it's a 50-50. And it's like I don't know. It just feels weird because like I guess what I mean to say I'm not as disappointed that Duke died. I'm more disappointed that this kind of paints Stella as like what's the word I'm looking for? It's not incompetent. What's the word I'm looking for?
Coward? It's
No,
not
because
the
she's
same
definitely
exact
not
thing.
cowardly. I don't know. I don't know
I
what
don't
word I'm
know.
looking for because she's not stupid. It's just like unreliable, I guess. I think that's what I'm looking for. It like this paints her as unreliable, which I don't know. I never got from the original game or the original version of this scene.
I feel bad for Duke dying.
Yeah,
I'll still
absolutely.
throw that in though. Like I do feel worse.
Now these been characterized like a little bit more.
Okay, so we just left.
Yeah.
Okay, is that what you wanted us to not go after the?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know where the new content is, I guess. Like I knew that Duke was new content. I knew that not going to the cafe was new content. I don't know if going to the spawning pool is new content or not.
Is this new? Or talking? I don't.
No, she said she does
Earl
this
is
last time.
dead.
Earl is not dead.
Earl is dead in my eyes.
Oh.
You can't convince me otherwise.
Could be a naked maniac.
Okay.
And you know that's another thing that we kind of never really get back to. They clearly don't actually investigate the camera at all because literally like in a normal situation what you would normally expect, hey, a man died and this is evidence, and it's like, okay, we'll take that into custody, and then you would turn on the thing, see it has no memory card, right, and
Yeah.
be like, hey, where's the memory card? But straight up, we get to day 4, we get to fucking Thursday, and they still haven't asked about it. So it's like, yeah,
I
they're
will
clearly
say
not
too, I'm
actually
also
investigating.
wondering because it looks like she filmed more than I think what previously happened.
What do you mean?
Versus like, okay. So obviously it's one thing to film what is it, the grounds where the ditchlings are, right? But the thing with Duke, I feel like she recorded more of that than just like the chicken. From like I think, and that was the versus like the original.
I'm about to say, because in the original, that part where she's showing the camera only happens if you go to the spawning pool, I think.
Well,
So
I
yeah,
remember, I think
maybe
here she shows, like, oh, the chicken looks kind of weird, so it's not really much per
right,
se.
right. She doesn't show the thing. Well, actually, yeah, she says something jumps out of the woods. That's
Yeah,
true. That's different, I guess.
but it feels like with how they showed her, it does feel like there should be a lot more that she recorded. Like, she should have recorded Duke or, like, you know, the thing coming out for Gretchen.
Well, that's what she just said that she did, right? Was the thing jumps out of the woods? Oh no, for Gretchen. Sorry, Gretchen is not the chicken. Gretchen is dog. My apologies. But that's the thing as well, is that she was recording.
That's why I'm saying it, because there was a literal comment that she just stood there recording it, right?
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, it feels like there should be more now on her video.
It should also be noted that it's really interesting that they're kind of repainting the ditchlings as being like an actual aggressive force as well. Where
I don't know how too aggressive. Like I think they really just wanted to take away the animals.
Stood on its hind legs and then presented its stinger. Like that is an aggressive action to take.
Was that aimed at us, or was that aimed like it just wanted to,
My
implant stuff
interpretation
into
was that the ditchling
Gretchen?
was upset that we pulled Gretchen away.
Okay, could be.
Because like my understanding from the original playthrough was that, or like the original like non-updated version, was that ditchlings spawn and spawn and spawn in order to match the intensity of whatever disaster is about to occur. Like that's my understanding of like how the ditchlings function, which is why there's so many, because it's supposed to be something really bad is happening, right? But I don't know, like the animals are having like, if the animals are having like a religious experience, what the fuck do you think the deer is saying? Right?
I don't know. I feel like
because like the mountain lion was like,
good.
"You're blind, you must see," right? Everybody's talking about gardening and stuff, so clearly they're tending to something. And then the chicken is just like, "I'm an egg, aren't I glorious?"
I'm gonna like truly soar and like
Right? And it's like, I don't know.
Yeah. This is some cosmic horror stuff, man. WTF? Yeah, John Smith, welcome to Scarlet Hollow. It is like a horror visual novel, made by Black Tabby Games. They're the same people that made Slay the Spire. Not Slay the Spire, I'm stupid. Slay the Princess. I don't know why I was thinking Slay the Spire. It is like a alliteration almost. So yeah, it seems a little messed up. Yeah, look at that. This is made by them. This was like the first game they started working on. And then they moved to Slay the Princess.
This was the actual game that they wanted to make. They started making Scarlet Hollow Episode 1, but then they were like, we need more practice with Renpai. Let's make this spin-off game first. Then they did fucking all of, pretty much all of Slay the Princess, which was a wild success, and now they're coming back to Scarlet Hollow, and no one actually knows what the fuck Scarlet Hollow is.
So, like, John Smith, I will say, this is a really good game. It's not finished, but it's a very good game. So, it's like, its narrative is crazy cool and stuff like that. Yeah, like I said, it's still not done, and they're still really updating a lot of the stuff.
What did I say last time when we finished Scarlet Hollow? Which is like, Scarlet Hollow is a better game, right? It is a better capital G game. It has an actual proper narrative and whatnot. But I do think that Slay the Princess is a better experience.
Yeah, it's like Slay the Princess is less game, more like psychological experience for you to like learn about. Yeah, but this is more game. Like, this is like cool narrative, you make decisions, stuff like that.
And your decisions actually like matter a lot.
Yeah. As you kind of just saw by man's murdered face. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, I'm surprised this doesn't automatically, like, say violent and graphic, depictions as a thing.
I think they do at the beginning.
At the beginning of this game.
On the game.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about OBS. Because you know how some games it'll automatically be like...
the category?
Yeah.
Genuinely, I think it doesn't say that because no one watches this fucking category.
So I guess, sorry, John Smith. I don't know whether or not you would have actually noticed the warning coming onto the stream today, but... Yeah, this is scary. It's more like, some of it's more like body horror. Black Tabby does body horror really well. Okay.
I was saying, thinking about episode 4.
Yeah. John Smith, I love horror movies.
Stuff that happens in episode 3. Thinking about the one thing that happens in episode 2 that's like, damn.
Yeah. Well, you'll probably like this game then, John Smith.
It's a very, very good game.
I am still kind of bummed that I really wish we could kind of say, like, Stella, why the heck did you not do anything?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I also intentionally didn't pursue that line of questioning.
I mean,
That
it would
feels
have,
like
we
it would
could
be
have,
very.
we also, I understand because it's like it probably could have strained the relationship. But, like, dude,
Yeah.
I really wish I could have said that. Because it's like we spent more time with Duke. Like, it would make more sense for us to be like, what the hell?
Yeah. Because I can foresee that that's supposed to be the way that it is. It's like, okay, did you yes go with Stella, or no wander around town? Because if you wander around town, you meet up with Duke. Now you have more of a connection to him. And like, because the thing of do you go with Stella is a much more like easygoing yes no answer that you don't realize has such intense implications for who you're going to develop an emotional connection with, right?
Yeah.
Because like, well, like, because imagine we didn't have talk to animals. Gretchen would just be like a slobbering little pug, which is adorable, but like it's a dog versus like a
It's
guy.
also an old dog. Like, she's granny
Right.
dog.
So
Well, at least I'm happy to know in the world where we made the choice in our original playthrough, we did not develop a bigger attachment to Duke. Because, yeah. Man, sucks. That sucks. It's hard to say. Because it's also, once again, it's like, we know what happens in Chapter 2 if you don't have, like, this safe condition, right? But it wasn't someone's death, you know? Like, it was way less brutal. I mean, obviously, episode 3, that was pretty brutal. But also, that wasn't the worst case. That was the worst case scenario, but you technically could avoid that. So, like, Duke so far is the most brutal thing that could, I guess, happen.
not true.
In terms of, like, oh, most people went with Gretchen, like the like other option. I mean, I guess you could have just
Are you talking about
gone.
are you talking about in the game in general or for chapter 1? Because in chapter 1, yes, it is the most well. Apparently, they changed how some of the response to Gretchen being infected is. Like, apparently, there's a whole thing with what you calls it with Tabitha. Well, I say a whole thing. It's like you have a conversation with Tabitha about like Gretchen being like really injured or whatever, and Tabitha goes like, "Well, she was old," and it's like, no, she's been infected by like a parasite. She's like, "Wow, that's weird." Oh well.
Well, no, it's the difference between, like, you know what happens in chapter 3. Like, for 3, we chose, like, you wanted to just show me how, like, bad the ending could get, right? But, I mean, you could still do it where he gets kind of locked up, right? But, like, that's, and the worst you'll get is, like, he'll feel betrayed. Which is still really bad, but he's not dead. No one's died, you know? In 2, someone gets injured, no one dies. But, like, for, like, this beginning one, technically you could say we went with the worst case scenario because he's dead versus Gretchen's technically alive but infected. I still think it'll end up with her dead. But
because in chapter 4, yeah, that's true. I guess there is technically a way.
Oh, wait, I need to remind myself. Okay, so sorry. 4 is what I was talking about, not episode 3. Episode 3, technically still no one dies in episode 3.
No one dies. They get closer to death, but no one
Yeah.
dies.
So that's why I'm like, really, like, one of the most brutalest things in the game, in like worst case scenario that I think most people will actually encounter is in episode 1.
But I do think that that's on purpose, because remember, episode 1 is free as like a
Yes.
demo.
Yes.
Right.
I mean, for
So
us
they
who's
clearly
like
put that in there
committed.
because they're like, what the fuck?
Well, that's the thing for us who's like committed to it. It is a little like, oh Jesus, this really sucks. Knowing, kind of like how much maybe Duke may have an impact now that we're like thinking about what could be happening.
Man, there's a because I know the thing is that slay the princess because
You're about to say
it's
Slay the Spire
specifically-
too.
No, slay the
I
princess.
know. I feel like it was slay, but okay.
Slay this princess. Because of the way that Slay the Princess is structured, it feels a lot more organic to be like searching through the different like routes, right?
Yeah.
Whereas in Scarlet Hollow, I don't know, to me it really does feel like you're supposed to pick something and then just go with it, right? You're supposed to just keep going, not necessarily explore every corner of like the narrative, which, you know, you can do whatever you want to do. But there is a part of me that's like, I don't know. It's just so rough, I guess, because it's like these big decisions that happen, these like irreversible whatevers. It's just like, I don't know. They still just kind of rub me the wrong way a little bit. You know, it'd be really cool actually, and I don't think they would ever do it because it would be absolutely butt fucking insane. In episode 7, you beat the game, right? You save the day or you destroy the world, whatever. I don't give a shit, right? But at the end of episode 7, you've beaten the game, and it says, "Congratulations, you unlocked Ultimate Mode and Time Traveler Mode, or like Foresight Mode." Ultimate Mode is you just get to play the game, but you have all the perks. Like,
Yeah, I was
active at
thinking
the
about
same
all perks. Yeah.
right? That'd be a very interesting playthrough, right? But then you do foresight mode, which is essentially like an alternate reality where the entire game you just witnessed is a premonition that your character has, and that's your perk. Your perk is that you have seen the future and you have no other perks.
And the future that like you played through as well. So it's like,
Well, that's what I was thinking, and this is why I say like they would never do this, but I think it would be really fun. Of like, imagine the game keeps track of what you have and have not seen, because that's something Ren'Py does, right? Ren'Py keeps track of dialogue that you have and have not seen, so you can just keep track of like specific flags to see like, oh, you have seen this, you have not seen this, and so it turns into like this big overarching thing of like, okay, with the clairvoyance perk, it keeps track of everything you've done across all your playthroughs, and now you have special dialogue options being like, hey, like imagine you straight up walk up to Kanika in episode 1, it's like, hey, by the way, your mom is an evil witch and she's been brainwashing you your entire life. Right?
Yikes.
And just imagine navigating that conversation. That would be a very interesting game. Like capitalizing on, you know, all of your exploration or whatever. Anyway, sorry, I just wanted to point this out. There's something that, about her that's far beyond you, but you feel no threat, no malice. Do you think that's because she's a good person, or because she has no reason to, like, threaten you right now?
I think right now she's a neutral party. She can come up as a neutral party. Yeah, kind of like Slay the Princess. Yeah.
What's kind of like Slay the Princess?
Well, I don't know. John Smith said that, so depending on what point in time, that was the response.
Does Slay the Princess keep track? Because so you have 5 loops, right? And then you get to the ending bit with the.
It keeps track of all of your like loops, right? Time travel and remembering it.
But it doesn't. Well, it keeps track of your loops within the 5 loops, but then I don't think your future playthroughs. No, they do actually. They do change because it will lock you out of things to make sure that you don't go down the same path over and over. I guess it's a little different because the game isn't acknowledging it. It's just the mechanics are acknowledging it.
In order to like make sure, yeah, you just don't repeat yourself.
Yeah, because I remember on my 3rd time through Slay the Princess, no matter what I did, the princess was always like a jackass. Like she was always really rude, no matter what I did. And so it's like I couldn't do that. You know the ending where like the princess turns into like a stick figure drawing.
Yeah.
I couldn't get that one because you could only get that one when she's like sweet and kind. But I was literally all I had was asshole princess. So it's like, yeah, I don't know, a little different, but I'm not sure. Sorry, I'm trying to skip. I'm very hungry. I'm sure you are too, since it's 6.
Oh yeah, this.
Yeah, and she sees this.
The ditchling.
It is weird that
Karika!
it is really weird that we don't have the ability to record the mountain lion at all. It's just, but it is kind of cool that we do know that the mountain lion is a real thing, and it's been fucked up by the ditchlings.
Yeah.
Are you a good potato? Oh yeah, because we hung out with her today. I forgot about that. Look, no, look, she has them here.
What does she have?
The glasses, the side of her glasses.
Oh, so I think they may have just missed that in the sprite.
Having one artist do a bunch of art for an update to your game, I can't believe that you missed this one thing in this one sprite. I do like the idea of like an herbal tea hippie, just kind of, or like a hyper powerful witch, like hyper competent, hyper powerful witch, just kind of like moonlighting as a hippie. And
I will
like,
say,
like, fine.
also I'm reading these things, this whole religious experience is a new thing. And like the gardener
That
and
is
like
new.
all of that,
True.
because I did remember talk to animals. None of that was part of this.
Correct.
No, I could talk to Gretchen too, Karika.
Yeah, but they can't, so they don't know that I know. I'm about to say, you'd have to ask something that Gretchen would know, but Stella wouldn't have told us yet, right?
Yeah.
Gretchen, tell me what color Stella's underwear is. Like,
Oh my
what?
god.
Of course it's blue. And then it's like, your underwear is blue. And it's like, what? Were you peeking at my underwear? And it's like, how would I have done that, Stella?
I literally haven't seen you all of today, basically. I can stay if this is important.
You know what else, actually? When do we it's episode 2, right? That Avery offers us the invigorating tea, like the earthy invigorating tea from Sybil, right?
Maybe, yeah.
Well, because remember, I had the theory that the herbal tea is how she like lulls people into a sense of complacency.
Yeah. I don't remember if it was with, because I thought, or I was like, wasn't it the first time? Because Avery and Stella were like, wow, we couldn't handle that tea.
No,
I don't remember if
I
it was
don't remember
without
that.
Stella.
I remember it just being I remember it just being Avery, but maybe I'm wrong. Oh, Tabitha's gonna be mad.
Yeah. Because there was an option for us to just be like, okay, we're gonna leave, but I should probably try calling. Just make sure to do that before we, I don't know what to think. What the frick? There was someone playing the piano in the sealed off. This is not something we should be talking about right now. Yeah, of course, it's obviously just a... There's actually a possum living in my drawer. Wait a minute, do that before we...
And remember, because Dwayne is her ex-boyfriend, who I'm pretty sure she sacrificed in the ritual.
In the ritual. Oh my
You
god.
hesitated before answering me about Wayne. I watched a man die tonight.
That does not sound something like she would
Not
believe
true.
that.
This is not a true statement.
Black Tabby, this is something that needs to be updated.
Tabby, you forgot one piece of dialogue in your game that has over like 200 billion lines of dialogue.
How? Oh my god! How could you possibly have not seen it?
You made a mistake.
I feel like there maybe could have been something we could have said, but I'm not sure.
I don't know. I think I'm actually gonna trash this playthrough. I don't know, man. Maybe it's just because I'm hungry, but I feel really dejected. I'm like, man, I don't know. The sounds of quiet sobs. Yeah, that's because that's the thing, right? Is that she's really good at repressing all of her emotions and stuff.
Or at least, like, you know, hiding them from other people until she's alone.
I mean, that's what I just said.
I think they're a little bit different. Close enough. But it was new content, so that was interesting.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'm kind of actually happy. Maybe we didn't... For our playthrough, technically we didn't go through that.
Look at the 3D on that. I'm looking at the 3D. I see you. You didn't actually animate this. Bullshit. I'm just kidding. It doesn't matter.
That's red.
That's in the library, right? Because that's the bloody floor.
Oh, this is the alpaca. Is this the 5th episode?
Oh, because it's the church. Maybe the fair is at the church.
Pumpkins? I don't know if that's 6th.
Well, 6. No, this is episode 2. This is
well, the pumpkin's definitely new. We've never seen pumpkin.
No, what are you talking
and
about?
Then,
the pumpkin's there, Saba.
No, I meant like in our episodes, like the pumpkin theming has never occurred.
What are you talking about? In this animated intro?
No, not in this animated intro. In like the entire, like, if each of these are like like the theming of an episode, we have not seen any episodes based on pumpkins.
That is true. I mean, I always just kind of assumed that the pumpkin was there to make it feel more Halloween-y, but you're right. It might actually be like.
And who knows? Episode 7 is going to be back at her house. I think that could be that.
But remember, like, this takes place. Why is there one part of that that's red? Oh no, it's just like a thing. I mean, no. Finish episode 1 in hardcore mode. Fuck yeah. Maybe I will just continue, just cause whatever. Well, that was 2.5 hours. And I'm also pretty sure I accidentally skipped a bit because if we had saved Duke, I think you get to talk to him more. So maybe I'll redo that. I'll save Duke, and that way I'll be able to see what happens to Gretchen when she's properly.
Well, you let me know what happens. Yeah, later.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm thinking about it, and I'm just like.
No, we just don't know the implications now. And also, yeah, it feels bad.
Yeah.
It feels bad.
Well, the thing is that, like, there's new stuff in episode 2. I do know that. And so,
what do you mean it looks like I need sleep? John Smith, I'm totally awake and definitely... Yeah, my VTuber is, like, falling. He's like, eh. Anyway. Yeah,
There's,
you let me know. I mean, you could
I mean, I
probably
can
tell
probably
me
let you know.
maybe like you're like, "Oh, I went through the Duke ending and man, it definitely
If
feels
it's something that you
weird."
should experience for yourself, I'll just let you know. But
Yeah.
like, because it's just, I don't know. I'm just thinking about it, and it's just like it is different. Like, like really, once again, really, what it just comes down to is that I feel like in an effort to build up Duke and then also recontextualize that choice, it really does just kind of undermine Stella a little bit. You know,
Yeah. And
just
it's
a little
like, guess
bit.
what? And it's like, if you do something where you kind of confront her there, would it actually have like bigger implications of her than distrusting you? Because it's like, okay,
Or like not wanting to hang out with you as much
because it's like,
because it's
okay,
like,
that might
well,
be realistic, but then like, wow, that really sucks that we're not allowed to like resolve that like frustrated feeling within ourselves, especially after spending time with Duke and like seeing him die.
well, what probably, I mean, in a literal sense, what probably would happen is that it would affect her the relationship chart. Remember the invisible 6 pointed
Yeah.
relationship chart or whatever. It would probably just because she doesn't like it when people are mean. So that's probably what the outcome would be. Would be that like if you're mean to her, then she doesn't like you as much, which
Or
just
maybe
means
she'll
that the
say
dialogue
something
is
like, "I'm sorry, I was frozen in fear," and then afterwards you're gonna say something like, "Okay, fine. Like clearly this is a bad
yeah, like then it would
scenario."
just be like largely a non issue, I guess.
So like you're still allowed to like get that frustration out, but like I mean, you could maybe make the situation worse if you want, but it is salvageable.
It is interesting though, because it's like I'm trying to think. Like the only thing that I could think of that would be different for episode 2 is I personally, just as a person who knows that the cops are fucking useless, I do want to actually kind of go find Duke's body tomorrow, right?
Mhm.
But and like I know that tomorrow we're supposed to go to the mines or whatever. Like we're supposed to go to the library, search around, find the thing in the mines, and then go
Can
to
we
the
just
mines.
you think they would give us things where we could just skip all that and go straight to
Well,
like
because I think, well, because that's the thing, right? Where it's like, from me as a player, I want to do that because I don't trust the cops, right?
yeah.
But in universe, there is also a thing where it's like, I feel like that wouldn't be the most unreasonable thing in the world to be like, hey, I want to go find Duke's body,
Mhm.
you know?
Yeah. Especially after hearing how like the cops talked about it.
Because, like, genuinely, I feel like the most interesting thing that we saw there, I mean, beyond getting to hang out with Duke for a bit, which
And
was
a
kind of
mountain
nice, he's a
lion.
very polite guy, very southern, but there's a how do I want to phrase this? I think the most interesting part was the mountain lion
Yeah, the mountain lion actually being real.
because not only is the mountain lion real, but it's also fucked up, and then also the stuff that the mountain lion was saying was very interesting because it seems counter intuitive, I guess,
Oh
because
yeah,
like it
because if it was
tackles us.
like it's like you need to see, but then our mystical says this wasn't something like we should have
We're
witnessed.
supposed to see, yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe that's just a clashing of the two different like eras of writing that episode 1 went through. But it's weird
Yeah,
because it's
and
like,
I
well,
don't know, maybe it's a
was
thing where they just didn't
what was the mountain
realize
lion's
it.
objective? Because like
I don't know.
you know what I need? I need to talk to the deer. I need to talk to the deer as like talk to animals to see what the because you only get to
What the
talk to it for
deer's
like a
deal
split
is.
second. Yeah, because it's like the chicken is having like a religious experience. The mountain lion is like, I need to show you this, and that feels very interesting because it's like how do I phrase this? Is this like a personality of the animals type thing where like is the mountain lion more of a cautious, aware creature than the chicken? And so it's like, dude, there is something in these woods I need to show you,
Yeah,
right?
versus it being the voice
Because
of
like
the
just think of
ditchlings.
Gretchen, Pixel, and Frou Frou, right? Very different personalities. Who's to say that every single chicken in Duke's coop doesn't have a different personality,
Yeah.
right? So I don't know, because like it's by far the most interesting thing to me, and it's just like I don't know. I guess I just really wish that they hadn't have changed the choice or the scene that leads up to the choice. I like them kind of retrofitting the fact that the ditchling is going for the chicken as opposed to intentionally trying to kill Duke.
Yeah, you get to see that a little bit more, especially with like the dialogue of like, oh, the garden needs to be tended, and I think like the chicken is part of like, oh, it's like a seed. It's supposed to be the seed, right? That the garden that like sprouts and
Well, I mean, it's gonna hatch. It's literally an egg that's going to hatch into another ditchling, right?
Yeah,
Obviously,
yeah.
but it's just
So
like I don't know. Because I'm just thinking about it, right? Like I'm just thinking about a mountain lion who gets attacked by like fucking 6 or 7, right? Just thinking of all the different lumps it has. Every single one of those lumps is a different egg, right? And I'm thinking about it just getting jumped on and just getting stabbed a bunch by the different stingers.
yeah.
It makes the ditchlings way more threatening. Just the fact that they have a natural weapon besides just like kind of strength in general.
That's the
think is
thing, and I'm also
interesting.
wondering whether or not even if Gretchen gets like infected, whether or not maybe you could like take it out of her before, like
I don't think so. Well, I mean, we do know a doctor.
yeah. So I'm like, I don't know.
It is kind
Not
of
sure.
interesting. But if that is the case, that would have been in episode 1, and we would already kind of know whether or not that's a thing that you can do.
Well,
Not
the thing
because you
is,
did
right,
it, but
if
because
you
of
don't
osmosis.
dive for Gretchen or go for Gretchen, you don't see that happening, right? But maybe if you have speak with animals, she'll say something.
Maybe she'll just be like, the pain, the pain. That's actually true. Now that the ditchlinged creatures, like the ditchlinged animals, are actually like saying things, it would be kind of interesting to hear Gretchen go from like being a like a normal southern belle, into whatever the ditchling turns her into.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably do that. I think that's what I'll do. I think on my own time I'll probably reset this save, do another one hardcore with those same 3 things, try to recreate, all the choices that we did, and then I'll save Duke instead of Gretchen. I think.
Okay.
Actually, wait. I literally have a save, so I could just do that.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, because it's literally right here. So I'll probably just do that.
You want to save first, or
Nah,
where
I
we
think
are
I'm
now?
okay. Like I was literally just talking about how I was willing to delete the save, so I think I'm fine.
Oh, and also that one's like really close. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's a stream. Thank you for the impromptu, Saba. This was fun.
Yep.
Do you wanna? We can end stream, but then do you want to take a moment just to figure out the other stuff that we talked about today?
We can, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, just really quick before we go have dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Okay, goodbye, John Smith. We will thank you for joining us in this impromptu stream. We will be back unless we come back at some other time on our regularly scheduled weekend. Bye bye.
Yeah. Saturday for sure. Bye bye.